What's up, everyone? My name is DeltLead, and for some reason, my game is not recording. There it is. Welcome back to another Space Engineers livestream. So, I just a couple minutes ago was trying to stream Helldivers. I was going to play some of that tonight, but OBS decided to absolutely freak out and crash. So, we're not going to be playing any Helldivers. Instead, we're going to be back at our favorite space engineering game, that is Space Engineers. Now, this is a new project I've been working on in the world. It is going to be my massive home base, my mobile base of operations. I have not figured out a name for it yet, but the Jolly Green Giant seems like a good fitting name. Or maybe Shrek, since it's a big ogre of a ship. This is a hydrogen thruster powered ship, so we've got 2 large hydrogen thrusters and 9 small hydrogen thrusters on each nacelle, and an additional 2 hydrogen thrusters in the back. So we have reversing thrusters, lateral control thrusters, vertical control thrusters, and then our main engines in the back. I've got room. I could put a couple more small thrusters up here on the front. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. But this is the gist of the build. Front end of the ship is going to be a large hangar, and I'll probably make up until like right about here. Right about there is going to be like the back of the hangar wall, and then everything forward of that is going to be hangar space. Everything after that is going to be living spaces, so this middle section of the ship will probably be our living and habitability section. And then the back half of the ship is all of our hardware. So we've got 4 large hydrogen tanks, 2 large cargo bays, 2 refineries. I'm going to put some assemblers back here, and we have 4 O2H2 generators so we can gather ice and turn it into fuel and oxygen in the field. That's currently the progress on the ship. I haven't done anything else yet. Top portion here is the bridge, or will be the bridge, the control section of the craft. I might change the look of this. I'm not 100% pleased with how that looks. I think we'd do better. Not sure yet. I'm just not sure yet. We'll see. But that's the bridge, and then the rest of the ship is, as seen. Overall, this is going to be a huge ship. This is the biggest one I've built so far. It's going to take a lot to get it moving. But we've got most of the busy work done, so now it's really filling in the internals. We need gyroscopes for the thing. I think gyroscopes is the only thing I'm missing. I've got a reactor, I've got batteries, and I've got fuel, so we can get it moving at least, but I need a way to control it. So we'll build the gyroscopes next, and then it's a matter of just filling in the interior and adding all the functionality. We still have the Devastator, our main warship. We're going to keep this. This is a combat ship, combat focused entirely. This guy is not a combat ship, not focused on combat at all. It is a mobile base. And then we have our asteroid base right here, which has grown and expanded quite a bit. I'm very happy with how it looks so far. I don't think we've made any changes to this since the last live stream. But there is one thing. I've added extra ventilation ducts back here because previously the only ventilation ducts in this whole station were in the hangar, which meant if the hangar door was open, I couldn't repressurize the rest of the living spaces. I also added an oxygen farm so we don't run out of breathable gas from cycling doors, airlocks, and such. So it's pretty much done. This asteroid base, I'm not going to add a whole lot more to it. Nope. We still have our personal living quarters in here. And yeah, that's about all there is to it. I've got my med bay. I'm going to actually recharge and heal up here because I'm a little dinged up from the work I was doing earlier. But yeah, let's get to it. We're going to continue work on our big ship. And hopefully by the end of the stream have it fully operational. That's kind of the goal. So let's start. We need gyroscopes. Let's add to the build planner. We need probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gyroscopes for this thing. It needs a lot of gyroscopes. It's big. Let's grab all the materials I can hold. We're going to do this part manually. At least for now. And we'll set these gyroscopes really just about anywhere. Probably along the sides. We'll do 2 in the back here, 2 in the back here, and then 2 up forward. Not that far forward. Right there is a good spot for him. And we're just going to grab all of our supplies we need for this. In as many trips as we need. It's going to take a couple to build all 6. But we can grab the supplies really quickly with the build planner hotkey. I have not yet made it airtight. We're probably going to isolate the entire back section of the ship and only have the middle and hangar sections be airtight. The back section, not intended for occupation. We might have like a little area up here, so like seal off the bottom half from this and have like a little deck right there, but most of this is not going to be airtight at all. I swear, do we have iron plates in my building ship up here? How many do we have? If we do, I'm just going to use those. We do. Sick. And actually, I can go down this way. There we go. That's faster. I don't know if I have everything I need in this, but I can grab some of it at least. Alright, that's one gyroscope ready to be put together. Yeah, we're definitely going to redesign this bridge. I want maybe something thinner at the base. And then it stands up a little bit more, like you see in Star Wars capital ships. We don't have quite the scale to really make it look like that, but we can kind of emulate it a little bit. This utility building ship has been amazing, and I've been very happy with how useful it's been. Like, it's probably my favorite ship that I have, aside from, like, my big ships. But of all the little ships I've built, I'm most happy with that one. And by a lot. We also, one thing we did do is we re-upped our mining ship. I'll show that off here in a second. So the mining ship we had before was a large cargo bay, 3 drills, and then the engines and supporting equipment for those. But it was literally just, you know, a cargo container and drills attached to it. But this one is basically a mobile refinery with more drills, more engines, and more functionality, so I can actually start processing all the materials that I have collected in situ, which helps one with cargo space. So it doesn't have a large cargo bay. I'm only using small cargo bays. But because it starts breaking down the ores into processed ingots and stuff early, it actually does save up space. That's 2. Get out from there. There we go. So yeah, once we get these gyroscopes done, that's the majority of the functionality done. The next thing is going to be routing all of the pipes, all of our conveyors to get, you know, supplies and stuff to the various locations. I'm going to have multiple exterior connectors, so I could move multiple ships in one go with this. We'll have a lot of different small grid builds that we can dock inside or attach to the outside for use for mining, building, scrapping, all sorts of things. And then we're going to want some self-defense armament. Really just self-defense, not looking to, you know, declare war on another faction, but just to ward off any hostile ships or pirates that come by and start harassing us. Okay, that's 3. Just need a couple more runs to finish these off. That's 4 done, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.5 more to go. Almost done. Whoa, overshot. There we go. All right, we've almost grabbed all the components we need. We're very close now. Get off that. Okay, it says all components were successfully withdrawn, so that should be everything for our gyroscopes. Let's see if it's true. And it is. Boom. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gyroscopes up and operational. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So we need a command seat. And we'll see what kind of control seat we want to use for this thing. I think we will, yeah, we're going to disassemble this. So what I'm going to do, instead of hand cutting it all down, we're going to... Oh my, hold on. There were power cells in that? You gotta be kidding me. Can I just please grab? Okay. Anything else? Of course. Grab the last two. All right, great. Let's put cutters on this real quick. Grinders. One and two. Let's tear this apart. And those are humming along quite nicely. Oop. Okay, almost done. Just got this last couple blocks here. Yeah, this ship is a lot of metal. This is a big one. I've seen videos and clips from the workshop of other people's builds that are way bigger than this, obviously. But this is up there in the size of ships. This is about as one of the larger ships you can make in the game. Obviously not the largest, not by a long shot, but it is in that like larger class of ships. Especially for like a survival build. Obviously you can do a lot more in sandbox, but when you have to manually harvest and assemble the whole thing, getting any bigger than this starts getting really tedious. So we'll put this down here. Dock, so we'll be sitting on the surface here. Let's fill in this. Wrong color. There we go. I want the forest green. There we go. Okay, so we're going to redesign this bridge with something else in mind. I don't really know what yet, but it's going to be something else. One, let's have it be a little farther forward. So what if I just do that to start? And then let's shift down to the half blocks. And we'll do these up here for the corners. Like that. That? I think. Maybe not. Actually, no. Because I want it to be wider. So instead of using these corners there, we will use those, but not quite yet. Let's see. Maybe this one. Yeah, there we go. So it's a little sloped in the back, like that, but it's still a full block's width. There we go. Okay. Now we use the actual half block. Three and 2, 3, 4. Like that. Now we use that other one that we were just using. Or maybe just the corner piece here. We might adjust this design as we go. We'll see. Okay. That still looks kind of dumb. I don't exactly know how I want to change it. We could make the front narrower, I guess. So one thought. If I bite off these portions. Like that. And just do the corner pieces that we had here. Maybe? I want good visibility, you know, good sight lines. So I think that's probably as good as it's going to get. No. No, not the atmospheric thruster. Can I get a window? I think I want the inverted windows, right? Yeah, okay. So we need girders. We can get those real quick. Back at base. I should have an abundance of these somewhere. There they are. All right, let's slap some windows on it. And then I want the corners. 1 by 1 slope. Yep. So that's the bridge. And then we'll have a ladder going up to it from there. I think that's a little better. That looks slightly better. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now. Next thing is going to be building all the conveyors, and then I'm going to put down all these blocks on the bridge. We'll use the actual utility ship to build them. But I'm not going to like finish building those right now. That's kind of secondary to getting this thing fully functional. Okay, so we've got the refineries. I believe they're connected properly. The one quick way to check is to see if I can move things from one to the other. Nope, nothing's grayed out, so it looks like it's going to work. Let's also look at our hydrogen tanks. They are filling up. That's good. Okay, so as far as conveyor system goes, I want to have them mostly running along the bottom here. And like that. Like that. I'm going to have a conveyor junction out the bottom here. That's going to be for a connector. But then the rest of these will just come straight forward like this. Whoop. Fix my orientation. There we go. Maybe we have one of these guys. Right there. So then that drops to another connector right there. And about here should be good. So the hangar deck is going to go up. 1, 2. Actually, that's too high. One. And then these will be the connectors right here. I think that works. We may even want to make that a little wider. Here's what we're going to do. I'm still figuring this part out, right? So bear with me here. This is the active design process. So let's go one more out, right? And then we do the connectors. We'll do inset connectors. There, there, and there. So now I can have 3 ships come in and dock. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then what the rest of this floor can be is just floor. Just standard light armor block. And we could also do a second branch of these if I wanted to. I don't know how much space per se, you know, each of these small grid builds will take. But then this will be the back wall right here. And that should do it. We'll do a gate. So I can have a big old door here.
Energy critical.
Or a more reasonably sized door right there. We don't need the massive gate for this. Just the 2x2 gate should be enough. And I'm getting a little sleepy, so let's fly up here to our utility craft. So what I'm going to do, one, let's just recharge. But what I'm going to do is I'll use this to build out that hangar space, and then I'll fly in and manually build all the piping beneath it. That'll be the easiest thing to do. So, one, I need to reconfigure this for welding instead of grinding, which means we drop those off and we swap them out for the welding tool. Now let's fly this guy out and around and have him put together this portion right here. So let's head inside. I'll start right here on the bottom. We might need more steel plates. I actually don't know if I have enough left from all the other stuff I've been doing. Nice thing about the size of the ship is I can comfortably move my utility build or my utility grid all the way through it with like room to spare. Okay. Let's see if I can slide in here. Aha! I can. All right, perfect. Let's see if we can assemble these conveyors back here. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Don't crash. What am I missing? Motors? I'm missing motors? All right, hold on one second. Let's go get us some motors, because apparently that's what we're short on. I have lots of motors. So we should have enough. We just have to go fetch them from our base here. Nope, wrong button. Hold on. Let me deposit the rest of these motors in here. All right, now we've properly run out. What are we missing? A little bit of everything. We're missing a little bit of everything. Okay. Let's back out of here very carefully. That wasn't very careful of me. There we go. Out of the hangar. Let's dock with our station. And load up on the essentials. Park it. All right. Let's see. Don't need any more displays, that's for sure. Let's pull. We got plenty of those. 1,000 more construction components. Where's my interior plates? Where are my interior plates, actually? I had like 4,000 or 5,000 of them sitting around. Am I just... Are my eyes... Oh, there they are. Couple more of those. Bunch of those. And... yeah, just we'll fill up on the rest here. Okay. Should be enough for now. And out we go, back to building. And actually, you know what? I realized I don't want to do conveyor junctions for these. I want to do inset connectors. So we'll swap these out. And then inset connectors, I believe, are airtight. If not, we'll have to reinforce these sections to make them airtight. But that shouldn't be too long. Get in there nice and gentle. Boom. Ah! I'm so close to getting it without bumping anything. Anything broken? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's as low as I can get. We'll just park it here. Add these to the build planner real quick. Slide under. Fill up. Okay. That's done. I don't want to seal off this interior space yet, because once I seal this off, I'm not going to be able to get my utility ship in here. And there's still more work to be done back here. For starters, in the back, I want to put the assemblers down here. We actually have a lot of open volume we could be using on this ship. And I think a lot of it's going to go to waste, which is fine. I don't need to be 100% efficient with everything. Let's start with the back wall, though. Pull a full load of steel plates out.
Inventory full.
That's going to have to be swapped out for something. We'll swap that for a conveyor junction because those are airtight. Same for those and those. Add these to the build planner real quick. Okay, so we've got that portion done. Now we can just finish the wall. So up, up, up we go. And again, that whole back section, I'm not intending to make airtight at this point. We might later. Like, what I might do is have so that stairwell will go all the way from the middle to the upper decks, but I might have like a section right here. Ooh, if I can squeeze in here. There we go. Let's just set up like this, basically. I think, yeah, that'll be airtight, so really I can just fill in this whole area. And then, yeah, that's the aft upper level. Like that. That actually looks pretty good. Almost like I planned it like that way, guys. All right. So we've got our aft section done. We'll have like a door here or something, but we'll leave that for now. We'll put a ladder here. Do I have enough interior plates to just directly install that? I think I do. Sick. All right, let's hop in our little builder buddy. Spin this bad boy around. And just from the bottom up, start assembling. Building is a whole lot faster when you've got this kind of tool behind you. There we go. Okay. Now let's pilot back in here and finish the hangar. Carefully, carefully. Nope. Dang it. Squeeze in. Can I park this thing vertically in here? Is there enough clearance? I think there is. Which is actually awesome. It's a little tight, but what that means is I can have this thing parked in here and not taking up a ton of space. I could also just use the parking brakes and park it on the ground, which also works. Sweet. All right, this thing is Pretty much done. Let's look inside. What else there needs to be done here? Well, that needs to be sealed up for one. That needs to be finished. I suppose if I'm going to do a door there, I might as well do a second door on this side as well. That makes the most sense. We'd have like a lounge area back here and then just have like living quarters in a passageway like on either side.
Inventory full.
Okay. That's part of this area done. Let's work on the bridge. $698 more. We should have enough. We might come up short. We definitely don't have any. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just drop this stuff off. What the heck's going on over there? Okay, park it. Okay, I don't need those battery components. I'm not using any of those right now. Let's go ahead and add just a whole whack of steel plates. That's good. Where's my bulletproof glass? There we go.
Ship fuel low.
My ship fuel is not low. This is an electric ship with a reactor on it. So it literally can't be low. Silly game. You don't know what you're talking about. Not too close, not too close, not too close, not too close, not too close. Easy. Gentle. There we go. Just as I intended. There we go. Sweet. So the top part of the bridge is done. Now just the shaft. Let's back out and go around, get a better look at this one. And then down. Sweet. That's the bridge done. All right, let's dock our little ship in here. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Gotta fix that. That's embarrassing. Both of you got damaged, huh? Of course. Well, that's on me for being a little careless with my movement. We can fix it, though. All right, can I dock it if I'm very careful? Well, okay, so I think that's how I'm going to stow this ship when I'm not using it, is it'll stack right there. It's a little unwieldy to get in, but I can get it in there. And then just as a proof of concept, let me throw my fighter in there just to see how the spacing looks. So I should be able to get him in a little bit more comfortably. He's not as big. So I've got 3 docking ports, but I'm not actually going to use them for 3 ships at this point. I'll just have 2 ships. The third docking port is if I want to put something bigger in here and I move the other 2 out. So it's configured for different ships and different interior loadouts, but I think this is generally what the loadout will be, is my 1 fighter and my 1 utility ship. And then if I want to carry something heavier or larger, that's what these docking ports on the exterior are for. So I've got the 2 down here and then 1 on the top behind the bridge, so I can put, a big ship on here. And then that'll serve as like my, heavy mining ship or heavy combat ship, whatever I want to take for whatever mission I'm on. So now that we've got that done, what's next? Build out the interior? Or no, we need the command bridge finished. So let's go in here. Two more ladder shafts need to be built. Oh, and a gravity generator we of course need. Gotta have the gravity generator. Okay. So that's that. Let's climb down into the belly of the beast. So, what do I need for a command chair? What kind of command chair, I guess, is the first thing. So, I've got the control seat, right? Control station, flight seat. I think flight seat's the way to go. We'd also just have a helm. Kind of like the idea of the helm. Let's add that to the build planner. Okay, everything's been successfully added to the inventory. That was nice and easy. Pop up here. Add the helm. All right, so we have our helm. And yeah, I'm just in like a standing position, but I've got good visibility on both sides. Control panel, no, info. Convert to ship. Not impossible to turn. I mean, it's slow, but that was going to be a known thing. So let's start with the hydrogen thrusters. Toggle block on off. Right now they're off. Let's turn them on. Hangar doors. Not on and off. Open, closed. Let's close them up. All right, let's see what her acceleration looks like. Yeah, she accelerates just fine. Maneuvering thrusters, not as powerful. But they get the job done. What's my fuel consumption look like right now? If I just gun it up to full speed. $9.1. Yeah, it uses up fuel, but it's honestly not as much as you'd expect. Like, it's within reason. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this over to one of those ice asteroids we found. And I'm just going to put ice in this thing. Lots of it. All right, so she's plenty powerful for engines. We're good on engines. The big thing with this ship, what's going to be limiting more often than not, is going to be fuel. Which is okay. That's something we kind of knew going into this, was we were going to have to deal with fuel all the time. She's going to be a gas guzzler. All right, we'll turn off the engines for now. That's good. That's a nice, powerful ship we got. Next challenge, next project, making this thing airtight. Which is going to be a challenge. Let's see. So to start, let's seal up the rest of this portion of the bridge. And we're already out of seal plates. Okay. Let me grab some more out of this. Oh, let's also... shoot. Hold on. I just realized one of these thrusters is out of sync. Forward. Where's the other one? Large iron thruster. There it is. Off. Sweet. Alright, fix that. We also need lights for this thing, of course. That's going to be a major undertaking. Getting this thing properly illuminated. There we go. Like, the bridge needs to be illuminated, too. Alright, that's the helm. Good to go. We'll leave it alone for now. We'll add more stuff. This bridge kind of looks empty right now, but that's fine. It's just not the priority. Priority is getting this thing airtight, which means, one, finishing off this back section. Unfortunately, we'll have to do this portion mostly by hand. We have enough steel plates on board to finish it. We just have to move them by hand. Right, alright, alright. No, don't crash on me. Don't crash on me. Graphics device driver has crashed. No! No, 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 no. Send log, I guess, sure. What? What is going on today? Thanks, game. No, stop. Cancel. Try again. Let's go back. We should have autosaved not too long ago. So we shouldn't have lost too much. Thankfully, this game autosaves a lot. Aside from like putting down some light armor for the flooring. Okay, yeah, looks like we were in the process of putting down flooring when it crashed. That's fine. It's not fine, but it's not the worst thing that could have happened. It's only a little lame. It froze, and I saw OBS said like disconnected, and then like the stream crashed, and I was like, oh no, something has gone horribly wrong. And then OBS reconnected, so my graphics card just like shit the bed for a millisecond, and now it's fine. It's back to being normal. I think I need a new graphics card. I think that's what it boils down to. All right. Now every time the game like hitches, I inwardly panic. I'm like, no, don't crash, don't crash. We're fine, it's good. Luckily, this game aggressively autosaves, and that did save us some time here. Okay. So that should be this section airtight. I just need to add some windows to the back here. As far as what kind of window I want to add, there's some variety. So I actually have quite a bit of variety of windows we could select here. I like the bay windows. Never mind. Not the way those are laid out. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. How do these half windows look? No. Window. Let's do the window wall then. Wall left. Wall middle. Wall right. Okay. Now this forward section should be completely airtight. The aft section here is now sealed off, so the only non-airtight portions, by design at least, are sealed off. Everything else should be airtight. So if I put an air vent and an oxygen tank on the ship, should be good to go. There's no way I'm out of construction components. There we go. Okay. Let's test it out. So I should have everything I need for an air vent. Huh? 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 Oh, it's right there. Silly me. Okay. Let's just slap one right there. I definitely have 6 more motors. I don't know why the game like glitches out like that. Besides, I can't withdraw things. Okay, so it's saying green, which means it's pressure tight, which is good. That's what I wanted to say. Now, I don't have any oxygen tanks to put on this thing. But that's a challenge for a later time. For now, we're going to un-airtight it because I'm going to pop out here. And honestly, let's hop in this bad boy. Oh, my projector block is damaged? Okay. Whatever. That's fine. We're going to prevent ourselves from crashing, hopefully. Park it. All right, what do we need? We need a lot, probably. Production. I need a gravity generator for the ship. So we'll go ahead and put one of those in production. I'm just going to produce all the required equipment for it. I also need a jump drive. So I will, again, build all the required equipment for the jump drive with that assembler. We should have all the raw materials we need. And then a couple assemblers. Build a couple assemblers. We need a survival kit. We'll actually do a medical room. Cannot withdraw. There we go. I don't know why I had to click that 3 times to get it to work, but okay. Sure. So we've withdrawn all the components we need into our build planner over here. Now, we've got everything we need. Extra 100 motors won't hurt. As well as we can pull the gravity components. Yeah, pull the gravity components. And the stuff for the jump drive. How do we want to get in there? Suppose we could just fly in like this. Okay, we're inside the ship. Let's turn it around. And then I'm just going to cut into the wall here. But not there, apparently, because that is totally blocked off by the cargo base. That's right. Okay, we'll go low then. There we go. Okay, assemblers we'll put in the back here. I think we want... How many did I put in the build planner? 2? 2 assemblers is probably enough. Probably. Yeah, it's probably enough. Why wouldn't it be enough? Two assemblers. Add them to the build planner. Now I can just grab the parts for them right out of my ship and drop them directly in. Okay, that's all the parts. Okay, one assembler done, and the second one. So once these assemblers are done, right, I don't need my base anymore, like at all. I can completely independently operate this thing. I've got refineries, assemblers, fuel, gyroscopes, engines, and a way to control it. Like from this point forward, I am completely independent from the rest of my infrastructure that I've built up, right? That doesn't mean I want to just go right away and, you know, do my own thing. But it means, like, in a pinch, I could build this all just using parts on hand. Let's build our gravity generator. Graphics driver has crashed again. What on earth is going on? That's 2. That's twice. Come on. I wonder if this is a stream issue. It probably is a stream issue. I don't know what else would be causing this kind of conflict. Are we back? There we go. Again, thank you, aggressive autosave feature. Oh no, the live stream just totally killed itself. No! Okay.